A few years ago, my old friend Mrs. L had an experience that completely changed how she looked at relationships. She was always the kind of person who believed in keeping connections strong, visiting old friends, showing up for family gatherings, and making sure she was there whenever someone needed her. To her, kindness meant always being available. But one afternoon, everything shifted. She went to visit an old acquaintance, expecting warmth, a heartfelt conversation, a shared cup of tea, and the comfort of familiarity. Instead, the moment she stepped inside, she felt the cold, heavy silence. There was no excitement in the greeting, no real effort to make her feel welcome. Her words were brushed aside, and the whole visit felt like she was an obligation rather than a guest. As she walked out of that house, something clicked. Not every place deserves your presence. Not every home welcomes you with warmth. And not every visit is worth your energy. That day, she made a decision, one that would transform her life in ways she never expected. She stopped going where she felt unwelcome. She stopped stepping into homes where she was merely tolerated. And most importantly, she stopped feeling guilty for choosing her peace over outdated obligations. As we get older, our time and energy become more precious. Yet, so many people make a costly mistake. They visit places that drain them, homes filled with stress, past wounds, or people who don't appreciate them. But what if you could change that? What if you could start protecting your peace the same way you protect your health? In today's video, we're uncovering 7 types of homes you should avoid visiting as you grow older. These are the places that take more from you than they give. And by the end, you'll understand why walking away from them is one of the most powerful things you can do for your happiness. And here's something special. Stay with me until the end because I'll share a simple but life-changing mindset shift that will help you reclaim your time, energy, and emotional well-being. You won't want to miss this. Let's begin. 1. The home where you're not truly welcome. Few things feel worse than being in a place where you're not wanted. The signs might be subtle: lackluster greetings, forced small talk, or a general sense that your presence is tolerated rather than appreciated. The conversation feels surface level, the energy feels off, and you leave feeling drained rather than uplifted. Take a moment to reflect. After visiting certain homes, do you walk away feeling lighter, happier, and connected? Or do you feel exhausted, ignored, or unimportant? If it's the latter, it might be time to stop showing up. Mrs. Ellen, a retired teacher, frequently visited her niece's home. She loved her family, but over time, she realized that each visit left her feeling unappreciated. The conversations were short, her opinions were dismissed, and at times, she felt like she was intruding. So, she made a choice. She redirected her time to friends and family who truly cherished her. The result? Less stress, more meaningful relationships, and a greater sense of self-respect. Your presence is valuable. Spend it where it's truly appreciated. 2. The home where drama and negativity rule. Some households thrive on conflict. Every conversation turns into a complaint. Every gathering erupts into an argument, and negativity lingers in the air like an unwelcome guest. These environments don't uplift you, they drain you. Mr. Howard, a retired engineer, used to visit his cousin's home often. But over time, he noticed a pattern. Each visit became a venting session about life's hardships. He left feeling emotionally exhausted rather than refreshed. One day, he decided enough was enough. He started spending time with positive, like-minded friends. The change? Night and day. His stress levels dropped, and he felt lighter and more at ease. Your emotional well-being is non-negotiable. Avoid environments that drain your energy. 3. The home where you're only needed, not valued. Have you ever noticed that some people only reach out when they need something? Maybe they call when they need a favor, a babysitter, or financial help, but when you need support, they're nowhere to be found. Mrs. Linda always helped her younger relatives, running errands, cooking meals, and taking care of chores. But when she fell ill, she realized something painful. No one checked in. No one offered help. That was her wake-up call. From then on, she chose to invest in friendships built on mutual care, not convenience.